Hi, this is Valerie Yvette Peterson, and welcome to Monday Night Poetry. I'll start with the poem. I didn't leave you behind. I just stopped walking backwards to stay beside you. Growth is a quiet goodbye that doesn't always come with words. Some people don't hate you, they just resent the version of you that they can no longer control. I didn't change. I just stopped shrinking. Tonight's topic is outgrowing people. Has any of these ever come across your journey when we think about outgrowing people? Feel free to leave a comment, give your suggestions and your opinions below. What if the hardest part of growth isn't changing, but it's accepting that not everyone is going with you? I often think, and have you ever realized that you were shrinking yourself just to keep someone else comfortable? And why do people celebrate your potential, but they resent it when you positively transform? They resent it as though you betrayed them by simply becoming more than what they expected. And is it possible that some relationships were only meant for a season, not a lifetime? How many times do you hear people say, "Oh, I knew it wouldn't last"? Maybe it did last. Maybe it lasted as long as it was supposed to. Have you ever mistaken history, like the length of time you've been with someone? Have you ever mistaken that for loyalty? And you stayed too long because you remembered who they used to be, not who they chose to become. And what do you do when the people that know your story, they refuse to recognize your growth? How does that make you feel? And why? Why do some people only love you when you're easy to control, but then they seem to struggle to love you when you're finally free? Question: can a relationship survive when one person evolves and when that other person refuses to move? Have you ever outgrown a conversation, a friendship, a relationship, or a family expectation, but you didn't even have the language for it yet? And what if the guilt that you feel isn't wrong, but it's unfamiliar self-respect that's learning how to speak? Why are people comfortable with your suffering, but they're threatened by your healing? Have you noticed some people become strangers really quick the moment that you set a boundary? Like clarity was the offense. Is outgrowing people betrayal? Or is it self-respect finally refusing to apologize? What if the version of you that they're so angry about is actually the first version that finally chose you? And have you ever grieved someone who's still alive? What if letting go has nothing to do with them? And it has every single thing to do with simply making room for who you're becoming. Why do we spend so much time trying to save relationships that no longer know how to even save us? And what if your next level requires a smaller circle or a smaller subset of people? And what if the truth is that you didn't lose people, you just simply outgrew them? Follow me more on Monday Night Poetry with Valerie's Verses.